plagued by cutbacks, fuel costs and industrial action of late, but one carrier that's not holding back in these trying times is Emirates. It's become only the second carrier to fly the Airbus Super Jumbo. The airline took delivery of its first batch of the A380 planes this week, with the maiden flight from Dubai to New York on Friday. Our very own Richard Quest was in Hamburg for the unveiling and looked at how Emirates plans to set a new standard in luxury aviation.
In the business world, a promise is a promise, especially when it comes from a sheikh. You said to me a few years ago, well, remind me about what you said would be on board.
Yeah, I remember I told you that during the Paris Air Show. I remember at that time I said you will see that we will have a shower on board, and I think you doubted me at that time.
I'm afraid,
you know, and I think we'll prove it today that we do.
Your Highness, I said prove it.
Yes, and now you can see it on this aircraft.
And here they are, two of them, right at the front of the Emirates A380. Perhaps the ultimate in onboard passenger facilities. For those travelling in first class, no more cramped, smelly airline toilets. These bathrooms have been designed to be decently sized. The logistics of running a shower on a plane are quite difficult. There has to be a seat where you can sit down in the event of turbulence, and the whole thing has to be sealed to make sure the water doesn't escape. Each passenger will be allocated 25 minutes in the bathroom, but only 5 minutes of water. There's a dial to show you when time's about to run out. The showers are the latest salvo from top airlines to outdo each other in laying on the perks.
In the old days, we'd compete in the same little cramped airplanes with different vintages of champagne, different brands of caviar. It's really hard to tell one airline from another, but with this amount of space, you can do things your competitor can't.
And the competition from other Gulf airlines is already hotting up. Abu Dhabi's Etihad and Qatar Airways have also ordered the A380. Granted, they won't receive their planes for a while, but that will up the stakes for Emirates. Emirates isn't worried.
You know, I always look at the market. It's going to be positive. I think the other airline in the region, they complement also what we are doing. It doesn't really make me worry. And, you know, as long as you see a new project, a new investment, not only in Dubai and the UAE, it's also really going around the whole Gulf.
With the additional capacity the A380 brings, Emirates hopes to expand its position on key routes to London, Sydney and Auckland. These showers and lounges on board are another part of that plan.
And you cannot compromise the offering that you're going to make to your passengers, because in the end, they're you and me, they're travelling for 14 hours, you've got to make them as comfortable as possible. It's about the holistic approach to the product that you offer a passenger when he flies from A to B.
The Emirates A380 is a flying contradiction. Upstairs, it's all glitter, glamour and gold. Downstairs, it's more, well, down to earth. 400 passengers squeezed cheek to jowl. This is airline economics in very trying times. From the day they signed the contract to buy the plane, Emirates always said they could sell the seats and make money. Now's the time to prove that fact true. With so many of these 380s joining the fleet, if they're not careful, it won't be showers on board, but Emirates itself that'll be taking a bath. Richard Quest from Marketplace Middle East, Hamburg.
A very clean Richard there. And as he mentioned, Emirates leads the way with the most A380 orders. It's buying nearly 60 planes. Etihad and Qatar Airways are also ordering the Super Jumbos to expand their fleets, but they're still way behind Emirates. So far, Airbus has booked more than 70 orders for the A380 from the Middle East region this year.